Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Trash Mob. It has been quite a while since we've played,
Mm-hmm.
and I gotta say, it's good to be back. My name is Bolthra, the GM of this motley crew, and we are gonna start up the story again. I've got my three players here tonight. We are missing one player. Somebody let Amber wander out, and we haven't seen what's happened to her. So I think it was Jeff's fault. He was supposed to be watching her. So I'm gonna have my players introduce themselves, say who they're playing, and what's their favorite color. Let's start with Jen.
Okay, it's always me, you know.
Sure. 'Cause you're right
Lately,
next to me on the screen. So
yeah, it's how it goes. Okay, so I'm Jen. I'm playing Helga, who is a vegetarian barbarian, and my favorite color is probably black. I wear it a lot.
okay, I approve.
Hmm.
Q.
Hey, I'm Q. I'll be playing Killian Dare, the Irascible Ranger. My favorite color is also black, or maybe dark blue.
Oh, that's fun.
Killian's is also black, the color of his soul.
And Vivi.
Hey, I'm Vivi. I play your boy Sparrow, Darkwing. It's been a while. I'm sweating. I'm a little lost, not gonna lie. I'm really tired. My friends have been dragging me to do workouts, which is great, but I lose it throughout the day. My favorite color is green, although I do wear a lot of black. I do also have a lot of green clothing, although it's lessened throughout the years, which is really upsetting. But green is my favorite.
Okay.
That's a good color.
The colors was just a completely random thing. I just thought I'd ask it
Yeah,
as
why
nothing to
not?
do with tonight's game. So
And it
maybe it
changes,
does.
like my favorite wall paint would be green. My
Mine
favorite
is
clothing is black.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I painted the walls of this room a light green recently.
Yeah.
So you can't tell because it's blurred,
My
but
favorite car color is red. So, I mean, it's. Yeah.
I like a dark purple for a car, like a purple that's almost black. I saw it one
Mhm.
car. I was like, "This is so sleek."
All right. Well, since it has been a while, let's kind of give kind of a quick previously on the Trash Mob. Beginning of our season, the Trash Mob have come to the city of Grey Garden. Sparrow has returned really to see his family, who run an establishment of sorts that is a pleasure den. Um, and has gotten news that his brother Canary is missing. That the word on the street and from the other employees is um, that the Pink Princess, our business, um, is without its kind of managing partner right now, Canary. He's apparently run afoul of the Thieves Guild, an organization who seem to run just about everything in Grey Garden. Grey Garden's a city that's divided really into three sections. The original city kind of lies at the bottom. You could almost say it is the base that holds up everything that's been built on top of it. The second section, if you will, of Grey Garden is really more for merchants. And the top level, the newest and shiniest section, has really been reserved for the aristocracy and nobility. Uh, so the party has come into Grey Garden together. They have found out again that Canary is missing. In their various adventures through the city, they have run into an individual named Amber, who is a cleric to the Warming God. And she has been just a smashing, wonderful person to deal with, and is looking to actually join the Trash Mob. But first, she's got to get permission from good old mom and dad. Um, so that is still pending her getting that approval. She still has some business to wrap up with the infirmary clinic that she works for. Since their return, Sparrow has tried to find his brother with various levels of success. The Thieves Guild seems to be quite skilled at, as you might guess, as they're thieves, not being found. They have sent some overtures to the Pink Princess, basically indicating that that a monthly payment is due. That well, Sparrow took exception with that. Doesn't feel that she should or he should have to pay anything to this mysterious organization, who seems to get money out of everyone else. They've all kind of gone and done their own business, but things seem to be just kind of pointing back to this Thieves Guild, kind of controlling everything. And where we pick up after some various misadventures is we begin our story tonight in a very warm room. The windows are open. There are drapes pushed aside, trying to bring some air into this room, but it just seems to be just kind of a stifling heat this morning. And we find a sleeping Sparrow passed out on a couch. Another long, harrowing night of, well, who knows what. What we're going to say was all in the name of business for the Pink Princess, to establish good working conditions and make sure the books are balanced and all that sort of thing. Sparrow wakes up drenched in sweat. How would he sleep? Would he be partially dressed? Give us an idea how our hero would pass out for the evening.
Damn, how would he pass out for the evening? Okay. Personally, I feel like Sparrow is a person who wants to sleep in the nude. Like, he gets really hot and it's just not great. But because he's been so tense recently, low key, he's like on guard and he's not sure. Like he has to stay ready. So he's got his poncho on with like his gear inside it, but like no pants, no shoes.
Because the pants get all tangled up.
Sometimes he's like, I landed like on a screwdriver. But he just has to stay ready. But that doesn't mean he can't be comfortable. So baby Sparrow is out and about on the couch.
Wakes up. It's
So
kind of
maybe we shouldn't let kids under the room.
kind of a pool of drool kind of on the pillow next to him. Kind of. As he opens up his eyes, he notices that there is a rolled up piece of paper on his chest.
I love these guys. Love the Thieves Guild. Absolutely. They're my favorite people. They don't stress me out at all. Not gonna lie, I didn't realize the dude was extorting us for protection payment. I just thought he was fucking around. But now that I do know that, shit's crazy, man. Anyway, let's look at the rolled up piece of paper.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Should I search it first? What if it's like trapped? What if it has poison on it?
You
Yep.
can. I don't think you. Well, do you have? Actually, let's see what you can do. You could. Well, let's see. Well, you could. I think you check it pretty quickly. There's nothing there. It's
Okay.
we're not going to belabor the point. But that would make sense because there is a growing sense of paranoia. You unroll the piece of paper, and there's just one sentence on there, and it says, "Meet me at the perch."
Where are my
And
pants?
And beneath it you see a C.
Now, it could be canary, or it could be a cunt. So,
Or both.
there's two ways this really could go. I've got to find my pantaloons.
Well, you can try to determine more information if you'd like. You could make a roll if you wanted to. You could make a spout lore.
Spout lore. Is this about criminal activities? Because this is a letter given to me by the presumably Thief Guild or whatever?
You don't know who left it there. The window's open all night, so.
Yeah, not gonna lie, it wasn't the smartest move on my behalf. But it's not like we have AC. Okay, that's a 5. That's a 2. Plus spout lore is wisdom?
It is intelligence.
Oh, jeez Louise. 7.
Okay. You remember that the Perch was a place that you and your brother used to meet. There is on the upper levels of Grey Garden, the very highest levels. You remember there was an old scaffolding that had been set up, that at one point there'd been talk about making some kind of observation deck, and it really had never been finished. But it was a place you and your brother liked to climb up and just to kind of get away from everything. And it always felt dangerous because you were in the rich part of the city. You weren't supposed to be there. And it was up above everything. And generally, only people within your family would know that you called it the Perch.
Okay. So it could be canary. What if Connie's a spy? No, that's crazy. Another plan. Canary. It could be Crowley. He could be pranking me. Or it could be canary. We should probably investigate. Maybe we could go ask them. Can I just do a quick roundup of looking for Crowley and Connie?
Sure.
And I'll just go to each one of them and be like, I'm just going to come to you for, honest. Did you write me a letter with the letter C signed at the bottom?
Okay. You find Crowley. They are kind of curled up on a short little day bed kind of thing, kind of snoring when you came up. When you wake them up, they're like, "Huh?" They're like, "Huh? What? No, I didn't leave you no note."
Don't lie to me. Write me a note. I won't be mad.
No. I'll come tell you in person if. Now, Connie.
What?
Oh, God, did you want to do something else?
Oh no, I'll go to Connie. Yeah, but
Okay.
I'll be a lot more gentle waiting for her.
Okay. Connie's. It's hot in here, isn't it?
Barry, did you write me a note?
Right, you a what now?
Did you write me a note and leave it on my chest like some love letter signed C?
Can I see what the note says?
Why do you want to know?
Because I didn't write it.
Now, Connie, I'm using my twin sense. I won't be mad if you're lying, but I'd be a lot happier if you told me if you wrong. It's right.
Well, if it says something incriminating about me, then no, I didn't write it. But if it says something good about me, maybe I did write it.
No, it's like it's a summons from somebody signed C, and they want me to meet them somewhere today. And I was just running through my paces to try and see if maybe one of you guys would find me, but it's signed C, and eventually I was like, oh, it might be signed cunt from the Thieves Guild. But I was like, also it could be Mary. So I just wanted to cross your names off the list, just in cases. So, just to double check, you did not write a note and sign it C, or have somebody write a note to me and sign it C.
I did not write you a note or have someone else write you a note.
And you had no involvement in it. You were not aware of this.
What does the note say again?
Just to meet them at the perch.
Perch. Oh, that place you and you Canary used to go, like way up.
Yeah.
Why would I want to meet you there?
Well,
I'm
I
right
don't
here.
know. I just thought you guys might be pranking me because, I've been a little tense. And then you'd send me all the way up there just to, like, I don't know, get some shit item. Or, like, have somebody jump scare me when I fall off the building. But just putting it through my paces, I turned to baby Pidge and I'm like, did you do it?
Pidge is
write?
happy to see. Pidge is very happy to see you.
I'm very happy to see Pidge too. I'm doing it, and baby, did you do it, Pidge? Did you write me a note?
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Big old snot bubble comes out.
Well, I'm gonna go investigate that for me. If I end up murdered, disemboweled, and having my body parts spread out like funny, egg hunt, I'm sure somebody will let you know. But I'm gonna go just contact my friends real quick, let them know, and go investigate that because it's kind of like my only lead. Not gonna lie, the Fuse skill was a lot better than I thought it was.
Connie goes, okay. Picks up Pidge. Yes, we're going back to bed. You do what you gotta do.
Bye. I still don't have pants on.
Now,
One of your skits.
now, I don't know if we ever established, I could be wrong, where Helga and Killian might be staying.
I don't know.
I think maybe they might have stayed at the Pink Princess.
Yeah, now that we got Curly in,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have to go back out.
And again, it's this evening was unseasonably warm for Grey Garden. Usually it's a little bit cooler, but it's just like the way the city is built, it's like almost like a big pillar going into the earth. So there's really no cross breezes except on the upper level. Down below, there's no breeze. So we're going to start with Helga wakes up.
Okay. I wake up and I'm like really warm. Like, what is happening here? It wasn't this warm when I went to sleep.
You hear some light sounds of maybe somebody cooking something somewhere nearby.
Right.
Places like the Pink Princess don't generally open very early, so there's no. We have to get open quickly, So, but you do hear this sound, this loud, like snuffling sound that you recognize as Curly.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Curly is in your room, kind of rooting around, sniffing at clothing that's been stuffed under things, and unfortunately nobody cleaned this room before they gave it to Helga for the evening. So Curly's kind of rooting around.
What'd you find?
You see her kind of scratching at the floor. There's some kind of stain or something on the floor.
Maybe don't touch that.
Sure. Killian, when you woke up, you noticed you were in a similar kind of room. Not much air in there, kind of small and cramped. But you kind of stretch. You're like, I have so much space. It's because Curly's missing.
Yeah. Whoa! For Danto's hairy tits, it's hot in here, Curly. Curly, where you at, girl? Oh shit! She's done going foraging again.
And you come out. You're able to find her pretty quickly. She's gone into Helga's room.
Hi.
Yeah. Morning. Thanks for looking after Curly for me. She didn't wake you up, did she?
No, I sleep pretty hard. Eventually I wake up. But yeah, she was just in here nosing around of whatever all this is. So
she's probably hungry. We need to get some breakfast rustled up. I'm gonna go see what I can find down in the kitchen. You want anything?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Could Killian give me a discern realities roll, please?
Certainly. Base of 7. And discern realities is intelligence, yes?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, 9 total.
Okay. You pretty sure somebody walked past where you were just starting to talk. You were just starting to talk to Curly and bring them out of the room. You're pretty sure a naked person walked by. Now, you can I will technically, according to this, you can ask one question. What happened here recently? What is about to happen? What should I be on the lookout for? What here is useful or valuable to me? Who's really in control here? What here is not what it appears to be?
Yeah, we're going with what here's not what it appears to be.
Well, definitely Sparrow went by with no pants on. and seems to almost be like frantically moving around the house looking for things, talking to people.
Okay. I'm not surprised.
What'd you see?
The Sparrow's walking around without any pants again.
Well, it's warm. I mean,
I ain't blaming him. Maybe we'll start a new trend. See if I can get me one. Nice light one.
Sparrow, you're still wandering around on a quest, apparently, but just wearing a poncho.
I think Sparrow is
frozen up.
Yeah.
She might be frozen up. Okay. She seems oblivious to your questions.
There we are.
And is still rooting around the house, talking to people. Yeah. So after finding your host, you had talked about trying to round up some food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if they got going to the breakfast. And I'm starting the kitchen.
Okay. You actually find the kitchen is fairly well stocked. There isn't really anybody up cooking or doing anything at the moment. So what does Killian try to prepare?
Well, I'll burn some eggs. Cook some sausage. See if I can't rustle up some grain to make a porridge for Helga.
Okay. Helga, do you wander down eventually, or?
Yeah, I'll follow them down.
Okay.
Try to keep the bear in line if it's going into somebody's room.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Curly seems to be just kind of following different scents throughout the house.
It's probably a lot.
Yeah. What you've noticed is various odors. There are places that candles are burning. Perhaps some incense has been lit in some places. Perhaps there's been some substances smoked in other places. But there's just different aromas all over the place.
And the distinct smell of Killian cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah.
One thing you do notice, Killian, is as you are kind of moving around the kitchen and you're grabbing things off the counter, the shelves and things like that, is you notice a religious symbol, almost like a small icon, to the nature goddess Verdanta.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm familiar with those.
actually, it's in your background.
Yeah, you said I'm intimately.
I
familiar.
thought you said I'm not familiar. Okay, I was
Yeah.
going to say. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I named her. Yeah.
okay, I was going to say.
Yeah. I just cursed her hairy titties when I woke up. So yeah.
How does seeing that symbol to Verdanta make you feel?
Say that again.
How does that symbol of Verdanta make him feel? Oh, he cursed her when he woke up.
Yep.
And now he's seeing it here in the kitchen.
He stops for a minute, looking at it, and he picks it up, kind of turns it around a little bit, shakes his head. He's feeling a little nostalgic, a little foolish, maybe. He's been thinking a lot more about Verdanta lately, especially seeing Sparrow's burgeoning relationship with Kinkelfurter. And he's sort of softening up again. He's maybe not quite so mad at Verdanta anymore.
Helga, you notice Killian just kind of stop, and you'd never really seen him be thoughtful in that
Right.
regard.
You okay over there?
What? Oh, yeah. No problem. Just a little smoke. Kind of caramelized the oatmeal.
Okay.
Ooh. Curly's nudging her way in. It's not a big kitchen.
It's like Curly a sausage, Mink.
Oh.
You better stay out in the hall, girl. It's a little tight in here.
And she kind of turns around, basically like takes out like a chair, just like
knocks it out.
knocks over a chair as she just kind of slams herself out into the hallway.
Mm.
I just imagine what's her face, the redhead Scottish girl Disney cartoon.
Oh, Merida?
Merida, her mom.
Yeah. Oh, Merida.
Trying to, like, drink tea in her bear form, you know.
Yep. Sparrow. Now that you've decided that you're going to go out and see if you can find the perch or go back to the perch, you smell something coming from the kitchen.
Ooh. He's gonna go investigate.
You head down to the hallway.
Uh-huh.
Curly is in the hallway.
Hi, girl.
You really can't get past her at all. Is blocking the whole hallway.
You are not the typical bear we see in these establishments, but it's okay. And I kind of just like start climbing over her and be like, "My bad, sorry, yeah."
Like slide down through the door.
She just slides down the bear's ass. All right.
Oh, hey, kid, you're just in time for breakfast. Hang on a second. I'll throw a few more eggs in the pan. Let me chisel these out first.
Is it spicy?
No, I couldn't find any spicy stuff. There's a little bit of, I think it's salt.
No, that's good. I don't do well with spice, but seasoning is great. He just starts shuffling around, reaching for like some garlic powder and other things.
Oh, I didn't look at that cabinet. Why don't you keep it over here by the stove?
Okay. Start shuffling around. Sparrow has stolen one of Connie's miniskirts. So he's walking around in a poncho, and kind of like that, not I guess like a pleated skirt, in a mini pleated skirt, with his fun little sandal. So I had surveyed you this morning.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice kilt you got there.
Oh, thanks. I don't know where my pants are. I think Crowley must have done something to it. I don't know. It's usually Crowley. But I might have just misplaced them and somebody thought it was theirs and now somebody around the house to wear them. But I don't know. It just makes my ass look good. So it's sitting pretty and it's very flexible wear, so it's alright. Can I have eggs now?
Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah.
Thank you. Is Curly meant to be blocking the entire corridor, or is it like just like a personal thing she likes?
She's just waiting for me to throw sausages to her. She can't fit it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Right, here you go. 2 more.
oh, that's a fun party too. By the way, I have an errand to run today. You guys would like to come with me. I woke up this morning with a note attached to my chest, and no, it was not a love letter, sadly. But it was signed with the letter C, and it said, "Come meet me at the Perch." And the Perch is a place where I go hang out with Canary in the upper levels, discreetly.
Oh, that's a good sign.
That's a yeah. You know, if it's a good sign, it's a good sign. Could not be a good sign. There's multiple things that I don't know. I'm feeling kind of tight, you know, a little strung up. But I'm gonna go if you guys would like to keep me company, you know, and we get to explore the upper levels. Technically, we're not allowed to be there, but you know, I don't give a fuck. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to worry you, but I mean, it could be a trap. So
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, because I initially thought the C stood for like a thieves guild cunt, but it also could be Canary. But I was like, what if like Canary's being like held hostage and being made to write this, or like what if Canary is destroying evil and now I have to dissuade them and bring them back to the light of the good and the prostitute house. You know, just like a lot of it'd be like that. You know, maybe I have to make him go like on a religious journey for Kinklefoot. Not gonna lie, I've also been seeing things, so you know that's on the agenda. But
Okay. What
All right, Jen.
are you seeing that you haven't before?
well, the whole you know you were there, Helga. He kind of spoke to me, Kinklefoot. And not gonna lie, I've always imagined him as like a very laid back, like you know, cool. It was scary. Like
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, he was intimidating. And you know, part of that was like, ooh, okay, cool, intimidating, good, I see you, power top. But you know, coming as like you know a mortal man, and like you know, I did make an oath to Kinklefoot, so I'm kind of like being reminded of things I may have promised in a very stressful, heated moment. And now Kinklefoot is like, yeah, but you're gonna do it, right? And I'm like, oh, yes. You know, I totally want to do it. Yes. But like, I don't know. I think like he has like a timeline that he wants pushed up, but he hasn't given me any schedules, so I don't. You know.
That'll be like working for the Dark Lord again.
I don't think he's a Dark Lord.
No, I mean like with the time schedule and stuff. We never
Oh,
knew
yeah.
when we were gonna have to jump and go. You know,
Yeah.
sorry, forget it.
Yeah.
He was
Just
like,
trying to put you at ease. Didn't mean to
Eric-
confuse you.
Like it was just, and it used to piss me off because I'd be like, I would just like to know where I'm gonna be on Wednesday, you know. But so anyway, if like you know a god could be a little bit clearer, throw a dog a bone, that would be great. But you know, that's just coming from like the mortal peasant. So we should go check out that Perch
Yeah.
and see if I'm going to be assassinated.
When are you supposed to meet him?
I think I said tonight. Did it specify? I can't remember.
Just said, meet me at the Perch.
Actually,
Hmm.
no schedule. Whenever we're free.
All right, we can go now, and maybe we can, you know, scope the place out a little bit. And
Yeah.
Helga and I can get into some good Overwatch positions where we can watch over you. Send Curly in with you or something like that.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna fight a bear. You know?
It's me and Super fighting with the bear. No. But yeah. All right, so let's pack up. Let's go.
All right.
Bread. Make sure we'll walk and digest.
Okay. All right. The group finishes getting dressed, I'm assuming, or is Sparrow just going as is?
why would I not leave the house in my miniskirt?
Okay.
A lot cooler, right?
Yeah.
It's true. That's true. You're gonna, everything's gonna go up the skirt, and I guess just cool off that way. So who knows? Maybe he'll start a new fashion trend. Okay. It takes you some time to make your way to the upper levels of the city. There's different staircases you have to take, and then you kind of go to another section and go up. And getting up to the top level, there is like a city guard that kind of monitor the middle level to make sure that the riffraff don't get up. They're really not supposed to ever be in that level, but ironically, you have to go through that level when you first come into the city to go down. And then to get up, you still have to go by the city guard. So let's see if there's a way for you guys to find a way to be creative and get the three of you and a large bear to evade checkpoints and get up to the top level. What would be some suggestions from the gang on maybe how they'd like to do it?
Rooftops.
Well, you could, but then you've still got to get to these staircases that will eventually lead you up. So you could try to scale rooftops to make daring jumps to these staircases.
I'm probably way too heavy for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Curly might have an issue trying to make those jumps.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to work.
Back alleys. I'm sure Sparrow knows all the back routes up here. And bribes when we have to.
Yeah, that was another option I was going to say, is you do have the option of just throwing money at problems. So let's see. And did we lose Sparrow again?
I think so.
Sort of.
We did. Okay. Let's see. Sparrow has, traps, tricks of the trade, backstab. Let's see. I don't think Helga is big on.
Not those.
Big,
All hope is not lost. I'm back.
Yeah.
I have discovered if I move my computer from the position it's in, it immediately starts to disconnect.
Oh.
I think it's because it's sitting at the sweet spot of the only place where I get good Wi-Fi in my room.
Okay.
So I'm kind of held like a hostage by my laptop, but it's chill. This will probably happen a few more times. But I would figure out how to fix it.
Let's say blink twice if you need us to send the police. So. Where we left off was wanted to see if the mob have a creative way to possibly dodge some of these city guard patrols to make it to the staircase that will take them up to the upper level. A couple suggestions that were thrown out were trying to go on some of the rooftops of the middle level and maybe try to make a daring leap to the staircase. Flat out bribery was suggested.
Sneaking through the back alleys. We assume you know some routes.
Yep.
I think back alleys might be the safest because me and Canary kind of either did that or we jumped. But I'm not dealing with the most gymnastics oriented group. And so I think back alleys is a good idea. If not, money tends to solve a lot of problems. And I have some move on.
Right. Yeah. Money.
Money can solve problems in some cases.
Money can solve problems. The appearance might not make it easy for Sparrow, but what we can do is we can look at some rolls to see if these things can be done. So let's see what you've got. Let's see. So back alleys for Sparrow. Sorry, and I am juggling character sheets here. Let's see. I would say you might be able to roll Trap Expert.
Oh.
And where I'm going with this is knowing a way to look at an alley and determine, is it safe to get through there? You're not necessarily looking for, oh, I see this sledgehammer trap is, hanging from this.
Mhm.
But to me, it's almost like a sense danger, or like a something like that. So I would allow Sparrow to make a roll for this, and it is a Dex based roll. So yeah, yep.
Okay. Well, we're off to a good start. 6 and 4 plus 2 make 12.
Okay. All right. So on a 10 plus, hold 3. I don't know what the hell that means, so we're just going to go with it. You're able to find one alley that stinks of garbage so bad that you think the guards would probably just avoid this place to begin with. They just don't even want to go down there. So I'm going to have everybody make me a Constitution roll.
Okay.
To just see that you don't just toss your cookies
God.
from the smell of the alley.
I'm trying to figure out how many dice I need for that.
What you're gonna no. What you're gonna look at is you're gonna roll your your D6s.
Okay.
And let's see, Helga's. Let's see. Sparrow gets a +1 on it.
I have a +2.
Helga gets a +2.
If you're talking about Constitution,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
And Killian, I think a +1
Plus
on
1,
it.
yeah. So I'm at 12.
Okay.
11,
11. Okay.
How many dice are we rolling?
2.
You're rolling
2?
2d6s. Yep.
Okay. Got a 1 and a 2.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yep.
boy.
Well, at least it wasn't 2 1s, I guess.
Well, those
Yeah.
those eggs aren't staying down.
I don't know if she would eat eggs. I mean,
Well,
Right.
whatever you ate, you ate, isn't staying down.
oh,
Billy
no.
called it oatmeal, but you're pretty sure there were no oats in there.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you mark your experience.
Okay.
And you lean against a slime-covered wall and begin to puke up.
Yep.
Um,
That's what's happening. The barbarian is in danger now, I guess. Okay. I can't get it to change the XP, so
It should be
it's at a 10 at the moment, but I don't know how to change it on the character sheet.
just click in the cell. and
Okay. Yeah, it's not letting me change it.
Okay. You should be at 11 right now. I'll record it. Okay.
Okay.
So, Sparrow, you turn around. You hear,
Yeah.
Quick, hold her hair back.
All out. It's
Ugh,
okay.
I'll pass her a canteen.
thanks.
Then you can wash your mouth out.
Ugh, let's spit it.
and
There you go.
You
What's to your nose?
and you eventually kind of lead her out of the alley. You see now based on that, you're like, okay, well, if we make a left here and go about half a block here, then we can cut over through Scurvy Way, and then we can make
What?
and then make a quick dash through Cutlass Corner, we might be able to get a jump on the stairs. So now when you approach Scurvy, I think I said Scurvy Corner.
Yeah, Scurvy Way. Yeah,
Scurvy Way. Let's have Sparrow make another trap expert roll.
Let's get this. Okay. 6 plus 3 plus 2, 11.
Okay. Yeah, you again, you're like, oh, that's easy. You know, we can just go up this way and we'll get through it that way. Everyone, I would like you to make. You're going through Scurvy Way, which smells of oranges, rotting oranges, and there's lots of old wooden barrels with rusty nails sticking out of them. I need everybody to make a dex roll to get
dex
through
roll.
Safely. Yeah.
All right, my dexterity is 13.
Okay.
How many dice? 2 again, or no?
2. Yeah, 2 dice, and then you're gonna add 1 to it for Helga.
Okay, I have a 2 and a 3 on the dice plus 1.
Okay, you failed.
Yeah, she's not doing well.
I got 10.
Not doing well.
Okay, a 10. And what did Sparrow get?
I got a 1 and a 2 plus 2.
A 1 and a 2. Okay. Killian and Curly just kind of run through and turn around, and you're like, and that's when you turn around and you see Helga has gotten her shirt caught on a nail.
Yeah, she's wearing like the armor she would have worn back in Winter Spring. So it's like,
and there's a big gash along her arm with a rusty nail. Sparrow, I'm gonna let you tell us how the usually dexterous Sparrow didn't manage to touch one of these rusty nails.
Well, you know, he's feeling a little paranoid, and usually this isn't, his thing. Usually he's nonchalant, he's doing his thing, very self-confident, feels untouchable. But he's just a little shaken these days, and so he's doing his best, crossing through the tetanus alley. And he, as much as he loves the miniskirt, it does leave some things open, and and something grazes, and it shocks him a little bit, and then he lands with a nail in his ass. So, not like in it, but like in the cheek, Yeah. So he slipped a little bit, and he jolted and ended up just backing up a little too hard and rear-ended the nail.
All right. Sparrow kind of comes limping out a little bit. It's not a big wound, but it's could be some tetanus involved. We'll have to see. And yeah, Helga, same thing. You kind of look at it like, I've had worse, but it's gonna start to itch in a little while. Okay. One more path.
You guys want to get those wounds looked at now? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
All
right. Yeah.
Sparrow.
I mean, I'm fine. Killian, if you wanted to take a peek at my ass, you could just ask. But
I am not sucking that wound.
Oh, God.
I know plenty of people who would want to suck my wound. But, we'll deal with it when it comes to it. You should be fine. If I start leaking blood, I'll just be like, I'm on my period. And or if you don't believe that, I'll just be like, I have really bad hemorrhoids. And
I don't know about those.
Yeah.
And so we have a bunch of excuses, but he's kind of just dabbing at the wound. He's like, I just don't want to stain it because this is Connie's. But yeah,
Hang on a sec.
I'll rip like the hem off of my pants, make a quick bandage, and just here, tie this around it so you don't stain the skirt.
Oh, thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Tied around. Looks kind of like he has a garter. It gets worse and worse. He's like, okay, let's keep going. We have like
Right.
what? This
One
corner?
more. One more pathway that you know of. Cutlass Court. You know that even though this is kind of the merchants level, merchants tend to deal with some unsavory characters, and that this particular alley is right next to a tavern that attracts a lot of sailors and pirates. We'll just flat out say that. Now, it's not an alley that the city guard would probably go through or look at, because for some reason they just seem to look the other way from this alley. But you look down, and you're going to first make that dex roll, a trap expert, to see can we even get down there? Who knows what might be in the shadows down there.
Alrighty, guys. Redemption round. 2 5s plus a 2 is 12. After I just got tetanus.
Looks like a piece of cake. But what you do notice that is there are some surly characters standing in the alley. Some of them look like they're just kind of standing, like the doorway to the bar is like right by the alley, so just like 2 or 3 feet in. Some of them out there smoking cigars, but further down beyond the light at the end of the alley, there are some other shadows there. So I think for this might take either wisdom or intelligence. Like, why the heck should I go charging down this alley?
Wisdom.
Let's go with. So you need to make a wisdom roll.
Wisdom. Okay, 6 and 2 plus 2, so that is a 10.
Okay, so you know enough to step past this person, duck under this person, enough to just kind of wisely get yourself through the alley. How'd everybody else do?
Oh, I didn't roll. How many dice again? Is it 2 dice, Phil?
Yep.
2d6, and then you're gonna and you don't add anything for wisdom. So.
No, she doesn't have any of that right now, so I don't think she ever did. So it's a 6 and a 3.
6 and a 3 is a 9.
Yeah.
Okay, and Killian?
8.
8.
Not great, but not.
Yeah, both of you maybe bump into a person here or there. You know enough to just keep moving, to not really make a big deal out of it before they make a big deal. You might hear, spilled me rum, and some grumbling comments. But you do manage to get through to the alley. And what you see is that this alley kind of reaches the top of a hill, and it kind of slopes down a little bit, and then you can see the staircase that leads to the upper level. There is one guard there standing there. It looks like he's checking people's papers and pedigree. But there's only one there right now, and he looks like he's busy looking at some people who were actually coming down the stairs. So,
all right, y'all. You want to try to sneak past, or should we try to knock him out?
I mean, you don't want to make too big of a commotion. So I'd say sneak past. And if he catches us, or sees us, I think if we can get to him before he makes any noise, that would be okay. But if not, we should just run. And then we try and lose him in the city. Just keep going. It's a little hard because we do have a bear, but we could do it.
I mean, coming with a bear, they're not going to bother us too much, I would think.
Killian, you recognize this guard. He really gave you a hard time about having a bear before.
Oh, that guy.
That guy, you know that guy.
But he likes my collar.
He was usually working upstairs at the main gates. For whatever reason today they got him down at the gate, the stairway from the merchant level up to the upper level.
Yeah. All right.
So that explains why Curly's been wearing one of those too, huh?
Yeah, we got to stay linked together. We're out in
Okay.
the street.
Yeah. It makes sense now. I got it.
Really good quality too. Done. All right. So, should we try and sneak past him? Or should we-
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
All right.
better to get caught running from the guards than to get caught having beaten up a guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Or failed to beat up a guard. Let's put it that way.
That would also be bad. My
Yeah.
rep would not look great after that.
So, flat out running for it, or
Oh,
attempting to
no.
distract them.
Ooh, you know what? I can attempt to distract him. Because it's, not going to lie, love you. I'm a little worried about you guys being sneaky. So,
Well, yeah.
do the distracting. And then if shit goes and hits the fan, as long as you two are good, I'll figure my way up. But you get what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good
So-
plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to go distract the guard.
Okay. How do you plan to distract them?
Cue the Jessica Rabbit theme.
You are wearing that sweet skirt.
You know, a little flutter. He's pulling at his poncho. He's like, "Oh, jeez, this is so hot." You know, hair flip, just like, ah.
Just turning into a Bugs Bunny thing, isn't it? You know?
It's just so up his brow. Oh Lord. And just being like, when he makes eye contact with like the guard, he's like, no.
To me, this sounds like defy danger. And you would be using charm and social grace, so you would be applying your charisma.
My charisma.
Great. -1, right?
No, I have a +1.
Oh,
minus,
+1. Oh, good.
minus one.
Now, let's talk about two possible outcomes. What would happen if they successfully charm the guard? What is Sparrow prepared to do?
Have a nice little heated makeout sesh real quick and then leave.
Okay.
Okay.
And
The first thing to do, but he's like, you know, I'm willing to do it for the gang.
and what could possibly go wrong and end badly?
He could be taken. And this might not be where prostitutes work the corner. So
Make that roll and let's
Oh,
so
no.
we've seen what could happen either way.
we've got it. All right. Not that, you know, guys. Me personally, I'm a sexy motherfucker, especially in this cute miniskirt. So that's a 5 and a 4. That's a 1.
Nice.
And
All right.
he's got the goods.
All right.
Yeah, the guard is like, oh, hey, I'd want to get a piece of that. He's a bit sweaty. His name might be Major Halitosis. But yeah, have at it, Sparrow.
You know, I kind of like lure him back into an alley. I'm like, come over here, man. And then, like, you know, I give eyes to the other two. I'm like,
Quick, let's go.
Go. Running in.
Come on, give him some privacy. Come on.
And even Curly
Just running, I'm sure.
is just kind of rushing up these stone staircases. You hear the
Oh my
claws.
hey,
Okay.
you gotta pay for the goods, you know?
And he's like, "What? Pay for it?
What, you think I just give this out for free?
I thought you liked me."
I do. You're very charming. But, like, you know, I don't want to do anything else.
Oh, come on, just a little more.
I don't know.
He's all
Some
big
pirates.
paw hands, and you know.
big man, I'm not. How hard would it be for me to knock him out in this alley? Not gonna lie,
you
yeah.
could. I would let you use backstab.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, he
Thank
wouldn't
you.
see that coming.
Yeah, he would definitely not see it coming.
No, that's for sure.
And I'm gonna be like, Sparrow's gonna be like, oh, you know what? And just like reach his arms around, and his knife slips out for kind of like back of the neck, and he's gonna go for a backstab. Not to kill him, knock him out, non-lethal.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
What do you mean non-lethal?
With the back of the knife.
What would Selferhard say about that?
You'd be very disappointed, all right?
Okay, go ahead and make that dex roll.
All right, 2d6. It's the curse of being too sexy, and I'm out here off with a stick. Backstab. Okay, so that's a 5 and a 4 plus 2, so that's 11.
Okay.
God, this mini skirt does wonders. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do backstab, and I have more than a 10, so I'm gonna choose 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to deal my 1d6 damage.
Okay.
Or like my damage plus 1d6. And then I have cheap shot, which does an extra 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 3d6 total, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going for this man's spinal cord. I don't know. Like the brain stem. I'm just trying to loosen him up. Go to sleep. Okay, so that's a 6 plus 5 plus 1. That is a 12.
Okay, tell me exactly what happens when you hit him.
I'm just like kind of like doing the whole smooch thing, and he thinks I'm just going to pull his hair, and really I just drive my hand and go boom to like the back of the neck, and I feel him kind of slump, and I'm like, all right, easy.
Yep.
And also I'll confiscate what he has on him. Maybe he has like keys or something that I might need. Does he have anything useful to me?
He doesn't have any keys, but he does have his badge.
I'll take that.
Okay. All right.
And I'll be like, toodaloo. And I'm gonna walk up the stairs.
Okay. Yep. Your companions are waiting at the top of the stairs. How does Sparrow? What's kind of their victory walk or whatever?
Just like a quick wipe of the mouth and be like, all right, let's do this.
That'd take long. Good job.
All right.
Quite quick.
Getting through this part of the city is tough because there's a lot more guards. Everything's a lot cleaner. There's no real alleys. Everything is just about pristine. So I would say that Sparrow could probably do another trap expert roll to know how to get to the perch. But I'd also like to see if Killian, if you want to do anything like hunt and track. You're not necessarily hunting a specific creature,
right?
But
I'll give it a go.
Basically, kind of like watching their back. So
I got an 8.
An 8, okay.
I also got 8.
Hey.
Okay.
Well, should I roll as well? I mean,
no, you don't really have a specific
not a trap thing.
talent yet.
Uh-huh.
But Killian is basically able to just kind of watch the area as Sparrow kind of helps you move through the city. The perch is located at kind of the back of a large library, and what you found is the last time you were there several years ago, they talked about building this observation deck, and they still haven't done it. The challenge, though, is when you get there, it's all thin little metal girders that are maybe about half a foot wide that lead out to this old, really just kind of plank that's sitting out there. They've never really built anything beyond that. So to get to the perch, you have to walk on this thin girder to get out to the plank. Curly is like,
and Helga's like, as well. She'll stay down here with the bear.
All right, that's okay, girl. You don't have to go out there. But we need to set up someplace where we can see Sparrow. We gotta keep an eye on him. All right. If he gets into trouble, you may have to guard this end of the plank.
We should have a code word, and like maybe something I shout if I'm like if I'm like launch it, like like I'm not. This is a trap. Blah blah blah.
Right. How about porridge?
Porridge.
Don't remind me.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vomit. I'm trying to think of something you wouldn't just say.
Tango.
Tango? What's a tango?
It's a kind of dance. A lot of exotic dancers do it.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Code word is tango.
You're gonna do the tango, or are you gonna say tango?
I'll say tango. Dancing a tango is not recommended on the perch.
Okay, good, because I wouldn't have known what you were doing.
Yeah.
okay.
So I'll start climbing up.
Okay. Yeah, you have to kind of like climb up and then scale across this beam.
Nobody look at me when I'm climbing.
don't look up his skirt, right? This is definitely where your trap expert is going to come in to be able to climb up this thing. It's actually a little past noon at this point, so the sun is at highest, so there's really not a lot of shadows or anything. So where Killian and Helga are is they're kind of hanging back, maybe by the back, like the walls of the library are here.
Mhm.
There's no windows or anything, but you're able to kind of hug the wall to be able to kind of look kind of up, like where
And
Sparrow's
there's
going.
no place else nearby that's higher that we can get a vantage point from?
You could try to go into the library, see if you can get to the roof of the library, and then try to scale down.
That's going to be difficult with a bear and someone my size.
Yeah, but I would like to give that a try, just so I can have an overview.
Okay.
Just in case.
That would be. Let's take a look. See if anything there's. I think that's probably going to just be maybe just flat out defy danger. Let's just take a look. Let's see what.
That seems reasonable. What is the danger that I'm defying?
Well, first would be getting caught in the library, and then climbing the roof, climbing up to the roof, and then you're kind of having to it's kind of like a curved roof. So then when you get out to the top, then you'd have to kind of creep down.
So two rolls, one to get through the library, one to get.
Yeah.
We will go with the. I guess getting out of the way, acting fast, trying to sneak around through the library.
Yeah.
I guess they're both going to be Dex, probably. All right. Oh shit! I didn't make it through the library.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Tell us who stops you.
Who stops me? The head librarian catches me sneaking through the stacks in the back.
He's kind of a short little guy. Reading glasses perched on his nose. He goes, "Excuse me, sir. I don't believe you belong in here."
Oh Lord, did I wander into the wrong space again? I'm sorry. I'm looking for this book. Maybe you can help me. Do you work here?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, so I'm looking for a book. I don't remember the full title. It had something to do with cinnamon, and I think the second word was laxative.
And he kind of makes this little smirk, and he's like, "What would you have a need for that, sir?"
Well, a friend of mine told me that it could be useful to help with my cooking. I'm trying to be better.
Okay, you are going to be busy with this librarian for for a little bit, unfortunately. Okay. I don't. Did I have? I don't think I had Sparrow roll yet to start his climb.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah.
Here's the climb. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so it's plus dex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm doing pretty good today because I roll one shit and then one good, and then my dex makes up for it.
Okay.
So I have a 7 plus 2, so 9.
Okay. It's not as easy as it was when you were younger. Apparently, when you were younger, you had less fear, and this time you remembered, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to look down, but you kind of get out there. This particular spot looks down on not just the middle level. You can see all the way down to the very base of the city, like probably like a quarter mile down. I mean, because this Grey Garden's this huge, tall structure.
That's why they never finished it. Someone realized they would just make everyone sick.
Yeah.
But then you do manage to kind of wrap your legs around the pole and kind of pull yourself up on the plank. And you've got a beautiful view of the city. And looking around, and then after about a minute, you hear a chirp.
I chirp back.
And 2 chirps return.
I start looking around.
Okay. You look up, and from the ledge of the library, a figure slides down. Please tell us what Sparrow looks like.
What I look like?
No, I mean not Sparrow, Canary. I'm sorry. What Canary looks like. Sorry.
I'm kind of like, okay. I was like, wait the fit. But hold on. Let me just look at what a canary looks like real quick.
It's a little yellow bird.
Yellow bird. Okay. So I imagine that canary is like Sparrow, very tall, but doesn't have like the same kind of hunch to. I guess Sparrow's more so lost the hunch to his shoulders. Like, used to walk around head down, kind of like keeping out. But now he's kind of like a shoulders back dude, like I'm the shit. And Canary hasn't quite lost that hunch. Keep your head down, don't look at people in the eye. Very bright golden colored hair, with green eyes, and some pretty pale skin because they don't see much of the sun inside of the sector they live in. And yeah, just tall, kind of gangly with like some chipped nails, and a few crooked chipped teeth. But yeah.
And he's like, I see you got my note.
Yeah. Freaked the fuck out a little bit, but it was pretty.
He's like,
So
you look good.
it's like tea and biscuits, or you look great. You look great. You split ends of them.
He looks, he's a little older since the last time you saw him. He seems hesitant to talk because he's kind of looking around. He's like, they watched me come here.
I assume so. 'Cause I don't think you'd be contacting me if we didn't tell you to do it. What did you get
And-
yourself
I tried to. Well, I tried to pull something over on somebody I didn't know they were the guild, and it didn't go too well.
And what was the thing?
It's like I can't I can't get into it.
Because it's me or because it's them?
Because of them.
And can they hear us right now?
And he kind of looks around and he's like, I'm sure there's somebody around. I just got to tell you, just give them what they want. I should have known better. Just give them what they want.
What do they want?
Money and control of the princess.
So that's a tough one. That is a tough one. Canary, I don't know why you brought me out here. Because I don't think they would tell you to bring me out here just so you could warn me to make sure that they get paid. Like, they could have just sent somebody to do that. So why are you here?
He's like, I'll be honest, they did send me. I got to go back with them once this is done. I'd like a discern realities from Sparrow, please.
I'm gonna. Anyway, discern realities is
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, that's a 5 and a 3. 10.
Okay. All right. So you can ask three of the questions. What happened here recently? What is about to happen?
Ooh.
What should I be on the lookout for? What here is useful or valuable to me? Who's really in control here? What here is what here is not what it seems to be?
Okay. So I'm gonna ask what is about to happen, what should I be on the lookout for, and what is not as it seems.
You don't suspect an ambush or anything. What you can see, you don't see anybody else here. But you expect that he is probably going to leave really soon. Like seems like he just kind of slid down, said hello, delivered his message, and he is getting ready to leave. What you should be on the look, or what was the last one? What should I be on the lookout for, or was it?
What is not what it seems?
He doesn't seem like he's totally telling you the truth. He seems like he's being a little dodgy about the way he's answering, about just do what they tell you.
Okay. So
like he's not totally giving you straight answers.
So on the perch, right, that looks out into the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And is there anything behind the ledge, right? Like I'm on the plank.
Mm-hmm. Really just the library wall.
Could I tackle him into the alleyway?
Well, you'd have to either tackle him. Well, it's just like the plank is just like separated from the wall. All that's ahead of you is straight down.
Okay.
So you would go straight over the edge.
No.
The only other direction you can go is you'd have to go out on one of these poles or girders to climb back to the ledge of the library.
Okay.
Think about it for a second. I'm going to go to Helga and Killian. Killian, give me a hunt and track roll, please.
Hunt and track.
Mm-hmm.
Right. 11.
11. Okay. And Helga, not to leave you out. No, sorry, not much.
It's not the same skill set.
Killian,
Right.
you just catch on the wind. It's just the smell of someone different. Like you already know what Sparrow smells like, Helga, and you caught a new scent when because you can hear them talking. You can't hear everything they're saying, but you hear them talking, and you would have caught a scent of canary. But now somewhere below your position, you catch another scent.
Below my position.
So like you're on the ledge of the library.
Okay. So got past the librarian.
Yep. Sparrow is kind of up above you. Okay. And then the scaffolding is kind of reached down kind of the sides of the library. So somewhere below the scaffolding where Sparrow is, you smell something or someone down there.
Get a gust of wind in my face. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I'm going to kind of like lay down on the roof and look out over to see if I can get a spot of what's going on.
Okay. You kind of creep down and you see there is someone clinging to the scaffolding, and they have like a bandana over their just their eyes, just like a hood and like a bandana, and they're just kind of clinging to the scaffolding, and they're kind of just looking up, like almost like you think they're listening to what is being said above.
Gotcha.
I'm scared. No.
All right. Do I have time to get my bow out and try to flank him?
Let's switch back to Sparrow real fast. So what we're going to say is that Killian is starting to get their bow out, and go back to Sparrow.
I don't know.
No.
I've been here racking my brain. Oh my god. Okay. So you said there's like the girdle, right? The pole, right?
Yeah.
Okay, motherfucker's listening, but I don't know if he can see us. I'm gonna mouth to Canary. Follow my lead.
And he just kind of shrugs. He's like, okay.
And okay, I'm gonna try and chase him down the girdle. Like act kind of like that this is going south on my end in the sense that I'm gonna be like, I can't fucking believe the nerve of you doing this, putting our family in danger because you want to go on some stupid fucking mission and mess with the wrong people. And I'll even pull my blade out. But I'm like winking at him. I'm like, I can't believe you've done this and that you're doing this to us and putting us in this position, man.
Well, Sparrow, if you hadn't left, and maybe if you had been here, and he kind of winks back at you, if you had been here with us to help us, and then maybe these assholes wouldn't have tried to take over.
It's not my fault that you couldn't grow up to be man enough to be responsible for our family when I left you and Connie in charge. You need to grow up and get a spine. What is with this childish nonsense you've done? Going with the Thieves Guild. I warned you against the Thieves Guild, you stupid fucking idiot.
Canary says, "You always just treat me like a child."
That's because you are a fucking child, you fucking doofus. Alright? If you were man enough, you wouldn't have put us in this position. And I'm just like kind of like walking into the girdle. I'm like, I can't believe you. Every lesson I've taught you, gone to waste, gone down the drain. What was the fucking point of it all?
Switching back to Killian, you here's this arguing. Okay, you can take out your bow.
All right, I get my bow out, and I would like to finally use my called shot feature.
Okay.
So it has a thing where, like, if you shoot someone in the arms, you can get them to drop what they're holding. Can we make that he loses his grip and falls?
Yeah, I would say on a 10 or above, yeah, he's gonna just completely lose his grip and fall.
Yep, and that's what I need is a 10 plus according to the called shot rules. So it's roll plus dex like a normal attack.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. It's A 10. Yes.
Yep.
Thank goodness I increased my dexterity last time I leveled up.
Hits him in the arm, and then you hear everybody hears this yelp.
They also take some damage.
And Killian sees the guy fall.
Drop.
Helga, you've watched him take the shot.
Yeah. I'm gonna go after that guy.
No, this guy, he's falling. No,
he's falling currently.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, so is he falling like way far, like you were talking about? Oh, I can't go after him.
Yeah, like he's going to fall.
He's taking the long way down.
Yeah. You don't know where the scaffolding finishes, but he's falling.
Oh my.
Canary turns around and hears the noise of the guy falling, and he then jumps to reach the ledge of the roof of the library to try to pull himself up.
Wait, Canary? Or the guy?
Canary is he's turns around and is and you notice that something's changed in his demeanor.
Canary, you need to know what the fuck's going on straight, alright? I love you, but you are putting us in deep shit, and if I don't know what's going on, I can't help you.
And he's just let it go.
I can't.
And he pulls himself up onto the roof of the library.
Can I go chase after him?
Yeah. If you want to make a dex roll to jump up there.
12.
12. Okay. Yeah, you pull yourself up, and he is running. He's running up this curved roof towards it. Looks like there's something at the top of the at the top of the library. Helga, you and Killian both now hear something because the way you got to the ledge was kind of walking around the library. Now the way you come in, you now hear something like footsteps.
Well, I'm gonna draw, ready my bow for an attack because I don't know what's coming.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be careful just in case it's Sparrow.
I mean, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Karma, damn. So yeah, I'm just full sprint going after him, ready for the attack.
Okay. He reaches what looks like almost like a steeple at the top of the dome, and turns and looks at you. He says, "Things aren't what they seem, Sparrow. Let it go."
What the fuck is with this cryptic shit? All right, if you could give me a sentence or two, blink in Morse code, and just tell me.
And he dives into this little door and closes it behind him.
Open the fucking Canary.
It's locked.
Uh-oh.
Wait, can I lock it? Can I pick it?
Yeah, you could try to. Yeah, you could try to pick it. It's probably going to take you a second or two to get your gear out. But yes, you have your tricks of the trade.
Little shit. Crazy fucking neck.
And it looks like it's Dex. So.
Okay, not the best. That's a 7.
Okay. You when you finally get it open, you look in. And there's looks like kind of like a service elevator, ladder. There's a small little landing and then a ladder that goes straight down. He's gone. And it dawns on you, maybe little brother has learned some tricks since the last time you saw him.
I'm so proud and so angry. Oh my god. That was so cool. I didn't even want to towards me.
At the ledge, the footsteps you heard now start to sound like they're moving away from you.
Okay.
So, Killian and Helga, you were ready
Mm-hmm.
if somebody came around the corner?
Yep. grab them.
And
Yeah,
they
turn one
don't.
the other way.
There's just sounds like now it's starting to go away, and then the noise is gone.
All right, I'll make my way back down to Elga and the ground.
Mhm.
Off the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Sparrow, you can either come down the stairs into the library, or, and technically, Killian, we never said how you got away from the library.
But I have this book.
You actually do still have the book, yes. So, but how does Sparrow want to go through the library or come back down the way he came?
I'll come back down the way he came because he didn't enter the library, so it would
Right.
be kind of sus if he just showed up out of nowhere looking like a really hot twink that somebody would have noticed. That's the problem with being so noticeable that sometimes it makes you suspicious. Sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
You kind of deftly get back over the girders, and you get back to that spot on the ledge next to Helga and Killian.
Mhm.
I lost him, but that was a great shot.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. I am ready to pull my hair out. He gave me
What happened?
some cryptic message of just let it go and not everything is as it seems. Okay, fortune cookie. Not helpful.
Let what go?
I don't know. So I don't know if he meant like let him go to the dark side of the Thieves Guild and let him do. I'm not fucking doing that. All right. And
Well, maybe he's running some kind of scam.
I don't know. I honestly don't know, and I'm at my wit's end. I don't know where to look. I don't know what to do.
Right.
And this is like an entire organization, and we are just 3 people plus some redhead. And
Yep.
I don't know. I don't. Hey, Kinklefoot, right now would be a really, really good time to send me like a vision or like a message that would be very helpful to what's going on.
I think I've got a name for a episode. So
Okay.
Yeah, see, I've been receiving nothing but cryptic messages from left and from right and from fucking center. And I don't know. He stole something bad, and then he tried to scam it and get it. He messed with the wrong guy, and now he's running with them, or like he's their little hostage. But he said that not to mess with the Thieves Guild and just have the princess pay the money, like the protection fee, or like the business fee, which is stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what the guy was demanding when I got there, and I told him we weren't paying and shit. I just thought he was a rowdy customer. But now that I know,
Oh, that guy.
me personally, I don't think you should have to pay.
Well, of course you shouldn't have to pay some criminal shithead to run your business.
Yeah, Connie's got it handled. And I don't know, we're doing good, but that's what they want. They want to cut of the pie. The princess has good business.
Well, look, it's your pie. If you want to share it with them, if it makes life easier, I'm not going to say no. But I'll back whatever your play is.
Because, I've got like this really stupid image in my head that, we go in there, arrows, axe, and daggers blazing. We're like, we're going to fuck up your organization and ruin your syndicate and rip it from the root up and destroy this house. But I don't really think we can do that. So, and I don't know. I mean, I haven't been here for a few years. My resources are a little stretched thin. Even though it's my home turf, it's kind of like I'm dealing with infestation of rats, and I don't know where the rat house is. And they want my cheese. A good cheese, and then potato. I don't know. And I don't know how to help I don't know. I don't want to do the protection rat techniques. One, that would really sting.
And then Kinklefoot is asking me to spread. You know what? Maybe we need to go on a religious journey for like, a few steps and just spread the word of Kinklefoot. So maybe he gets off my back. Or maybe there's something else. I don't know. I kind of forgot what he asked of me, not gonna lie. He was just like, I need to be in my service. And I was like, cool, dog. Yeah. I was like, service bottom for you. But and honestly, I just want a cup of iced tea right now. I'm so stressed. It's getting my blood sugar up. And I need sugar to bring it back down.
I think that's actually a good place to end.
Yeah. Yeah.
The four of us slinking back to the princess going, I don't know what we're going to do now.
They were ranting the entire way down. Like, that's the entire like, joke. It's like, the thing is that I just don't know.
Just kind of as a side note, when they get back to the staircase down to the middle level, the guard's there and he's like rubbing his back and he's like, and just kind of like watches you guys walk by. He just kind of gives you like, no, he's just kind of like giving you like, kind of doesn't say a word to you. Just all right. Well, I think that was a lot of fun. How do you guys feel?
Really good. Not gonna lie, me personally, I'm just like really slow on the uptake, so I think I'll have to sit on this for a few days and consider what my possible avenues are. But not gonna lie, I'm so lost. I don't know what to do.
Right? It's a tough conundrum. What do you do? I mean, you haven't been here for a while, so really, it's not your business per se, but it is the family business.
Yeah.
But, how much can you put your, what does Connie want to do? What's Tim? Yes.
But I think I need to consult with Connie and be like, look, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. You're here more than I am. What do you want us to do? Because I'll back you up. If you feel like praying it would just be easier, I'm willing to do that.
Yeah, because you don't really know the full extent of what Connie knows.
Yeah.
So
I feel like she has some info I need, but I keep forgetting because she's just taking care of Paige and running the business, and I'm like, off to go do something.
Remember, we've done some dirty deeds when we worked for the Overlord. If we needed to do an infiltration and assassination job, we could pull it off.
But you got to find them, though. That's the thing.
Yes.
That is the thing with the Thieves Guild. They're everywhere, but you can't find them. They find you.
Let them try.
But there was something definitely up with this meeting, and that's what Sparrow kind of was like. Something's not right because he just doesn't seem like he's telling me everything.
No, and even when I got him away from them, he didn't want to tell me. So either it's that severe, or like
he's up to something.
Or he's up to something. And there was that dude who was underneath us, listening and peeking at my skirt. So
You've got a week to think about it, and then we'll pick up again next Wednesday.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for everyone for watching the video. We appreciate you joining us. Please be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Just gonna talk to my players again, see if they have anything they want to plug, want to beg any corporations for. And let's start with Jen as we normally do.
As we normally do. I'm Jen. I'm the host of the Shattered Soulstone podcast. It's been around since 2011, I think. And I haven't put many shows up because I've been painting walls and moving furniture. So I'll get one up probably on Saturday, and you can find it at shatteredsoulstone.com.
All right. Q, what you got going
on? Nothing really. Sometimes find me on the various socials. Occasionally, I don't do much on Twitter anymore. I rarely poke into Facebook, but
I've heard Little Bird told me there might be a Fallout game coming at some point.
Right. Oh yes, that's right. In a little over 2 weeks, we're doing a Fallout game on Saturday. So that's the 6th, and then we'll follow up again on the 13th. So yeah, I'll be running that. Tom will be playing. Vivi will be playing, and Aloysius, and the fourth one. I haven't actually met the fourth player.
Okay.
Yet. So.
All right. Cool.
But I think it's people those of you who are watching would recognize.
Yep. It's all familiar faces to the channel. Yeah, we'll have some more information about the Fallout game.
Vincent.
Coming soon.
Oh, Vincent. Yeah.
Yep. Alrighty. And of course, Vivi. What do you got going on?
I would bring the screen closer for dramatic effect, but I'm not willing to risk my.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, leave it be.
Embarrassing. Because to be cut off when I want to talk about my most passionate, my most loved, my most important corporation would be such a shame. Minnie Melts, you know who I'm talking to. It's you. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, you should really sponsor us because I really like your cotton candy Minnie Melts flavor. I put my friends on it. It's absolute gas. I eat it as much as I can. I use my EBT to get it. It's just like a special, it's like a reward. It's a special little treat. I love it texture-wise. I love it taste-wise. I love that the spoon is always included. So, yeah. Sponsor us. Aside from that, you guys should follow my art account. It is no longer VV whatever the fuck _ draws because that was a little complicated. I have switched it to Woogie _ Woogie. So
Woogie _ Woogie?
No, Woogie. Like
Oh,
Woogie.
Woogie. Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Woogie.
Gotcha.
Woogie. So that's my new account name. Have fun. I really should be posting more art, but not gonna lie, I've been a little out of it. So there is that. So help support and like my art. And Q, I might need help with my Fallout character because I'm a little confused about the character sheet. That's
Okay.
You'll see me playing Fallout. I only know about it through the TV show, so this will be fun.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for me, tomorrow night we have another episode of Postmortem, our Vampire the Masquerade game. And then Friday night we begin a new vampire game, River City Runs Red. That's run by Aloysius. And we'll be starting that Friday night. So lots of fun stuff coming up here on the channel. Again, thanks everybody for watching and have a great night until we see you again. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.